Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to your second tutorial of our Java and with MySQL tutorial series. And now in this tutorial we're going to very quickly make our class that's going to connect our Java application to our database. Now let's get into things quickly. First thing you're going to have to do in this description, in this video and in the description, there's going to be a folder that you're going to have to download. Inside this folder, the folder is going to be called libraries. So go ahead and click the download link, and you'll be able to download it there. Now inside, once you download it, there's going to be these two files. It's going to be called rs2.xml and SQLit JDBC 3. All that, right? You need these two folders in order to continue. Otherwise, if you don't, your application will simply not work. Okay, once you get it, simply put it somewhere in your computer, preferably your desktop or whatever. Then go into NetBeans. Okay, now in NetBeans, go to your project. Mine is called Manager. I'm going to open it up, go to Libraries, this one right here. You're going to click on it, and you're going to click Add Jar. Click that. Okay, mine's already finding it, but let's say yours starts here. You're going to search around your computer. So mine is in this folder called Java with MySQL. And I'm going to go to Libraries, and I'm going to get the first one. I'm going to click Open. So now you can see rs2xml is added. Now we're going to get the other one. So we're going to click Add Jar, and then we're going to click SQLite JDBC, and we're going to click Open. Now we have the two files. Good, great. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to create a class. So create new Java class. I'm going to name this class DB Connect, which stands for Database Connect, because that's what we're going to be doing with this Java class. I'm going to put it in a package main, just because they recommend it. So yeah, I'm going to click Finish. Now we have this class made. Excuse me, my voice is kind of. I'm quite thirsty right now. Anyways, so we have this class made, right? Now I've already written out this code simply because I can explain the code more precisely to you. It's not because of laziness. No, I can type it out. I know the code off by heart, but it's simply to teach you guys and have more time to spend to talk about, instead of you listening to me, watching me type all this stuff, and I'll be too busy thinking about the code and not actually explain it. Okay, so I have the code written out, and I'm going to drag it in here now, and I'm going to tell you line by line what exactly I wrote. Okay, first of all, you're going to see all these errors. That's fine. It's because they're only import errors. Now before you write any of this code, go ahead and write these imports. So I'm going to get the imports. I'm going to click add import for Java SQL, add import for that, add an import for javax.swing. First thing, go to your code, and you're going to want to import these three libraries, which is java.sql connection, java.sql.driver manager, and java.sql.swing, javax.swing JOption pane. Okay, now happy days. Okay, so we had got that out of the way. First thing first, I don't want to waste any time. Let's see how much time. Okay, good. First thing first, I've made a connection. So we made a connection variable. This is a variable, yes. So we made a connection variable, and we named it conn, C-O-N-N, and we set it to null, set its value to null, because we want to use it later on, right? So that's that. Next, we made a method. So we made a method called that returns a connection, right? Remember, in a method you write public, static, and then what it returns. So if it returns nothing, you say void, so it returns nothing. But no, we don't want that. We want to say public, static, and we want to return a connection, right? And that's a type of variable. And then we name it connectDB, which is connect database. And inside the parameters, nothing goes. Now you're going to ask me, why did you make a method? Well, I made a method because later on in our other classes, we're going to have about 2 or 3 more classes for our GUI, or logging in, registering, and all that, right? Later on, we're going to have to connect those classes too to the database. So later on, instead of writing all this out, we just say connectDB, db connect .connectDB. So we just call this method, and then this code all magically works. it doesn't really magically work. We actually write it, we programmed it, but it's gonna seem like it magically works over there. Okay, that's why we make a method. Next, you do a try catch block, which is very basic. So you just do try and then catch exception E, and you just do JOption pane that show message dialog null and E. Okay, all right. Let me take a breather. Okay, so the first thing in our try, inside our try, we say class.forName and org.sqlite.jdbc. This pretty much we kind of just get the Java database connection from SQLite, so we just connect to them, and then that's pretty much it, right? For this, there's not that much to explain, except it's kind of one of those things that you need to have in it. So you just say class with a capital C, remember, class.forName, and we say org.sqlite.jdbc. Okay. Now remember, none of these would work if you didn't download my files that I have in the description. So you need to download those files and you need to put them in your project. Now next we do connection con, which is that one we made up there, right? We say connection con equals driver manager dot get connection, and we say jdbc.sqlite. Now I'm going to do the step with you because I feel like I want to do it with you, right? Now in here, what is this right here? What are we doing? Well, driver manager, it's not that important, right? Driver manager just kind of complicated, but there's no point in me explaining it. But really what we're doing in this line here, we just say get the connection, and this path that we're going to put in here in a minute is going to be the path where our database was saved, right? If we were using a MySQL database on a server, for example, in my website, I would just put in my website URL, and then beside it the username and a password. But since we're using localhost, the database is actually saved on our own computer, right? And remember where we, in the first video, where we in SQLite in Firefox, where we created the database, and I named mine YT database, right? And I put it in the folder where I saved my NetBeans project. That's where it is. So we need to get the path for that. So go into your folder. Let me X this out. So go into that folder. Now mine was in my documents, so I'm gonna go into my documents right here, NetBeans projects, and there's mine. That's my folder, right? That's my project. So remember, I saved mine here. So there it is, right there. You're gonna have a folder. You're gonna have a file. Sorry, called YT. Well, it's gonna be whatever you named it, and at the end of it, it's gonna be .sqlite. That's the file we're looking for. But we want its path. So where's this file? So go up here and click copy. That's its path, right? Go into NetBeans, and inside here, write this JDBC colon JDBC colon SQLite colon, and then paste the path that you just copied, and you're gonna notice an error. Now, why do we get this error? It's because Java isn't built to read one backslash, so we need two backslashes. So anywhere that there's a backslash, put in another one. So I'm gonna go in here, put another one, add another one, put another one, put another one, and there's one more. Now you can see the error is gone. It's because you need two backslashes everywhere in Java, especially in strings. So that's that. Now next, go into manager, right at the end of your path, you're gonna add two more backslashes, right? And next, you want to go back into your folder, and you want to get this file name, your database name. So mine is called YT database.sqlite. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it in here. Okay. So now that's in here. We're all good to go. Next, after that, after we finish all this line, we just say return con. So basically we just say return the connection. That's why we named our method a connection. That's why we made the connection the return type a connection, so we can return this variable, which is con, which we set it to our database. And basically we say try this, and if all of this fails, we do a catch, and we say JOption pane, and we say an error, and then This is important too. Make sure you return null. So if we don't connect, well then just pretty much do nothing. Just return nothing, right? You make sure you do that. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope I explained it as best as I tried to explain as best as I could. I hope you understand it. Hold on, actually, I'm kind of curious about something. Yeah, you actually didn't really need that connection con up there. So yeah, I probably should have told you that in the beginning. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I helped. And in the next video, we'll be testing this. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.